I first learned about Encounters Network about 10 years ago. My husband and I had a dear friend who worked for James, and she introduced us to James at some conferences, and James and Michael Ann took us in after that and became our mom and dad in the spirit, and we've been with them ever since. Through the years, we've helped at a lot of different conferences that James would have. We have had James into our church to speak several times. We've also are part of HIM, Harvest International Ministries, which James is a part of, and so that's really where our involvement mostly lies now. Michael Ann really carried a heart for the poor and just really a heart for compassion. And James just has such a love for people and just a love to get people to know more about the prophetic and just to see people really just have the vision that God has given them and for them to fulfill that vision in their life. And that's what Encounters Network is to me. It's just really, it's like they just like kind of catapult people into their destiny. Really, through the arm of Compassion Acts, God just uses that arm, which was Michael Ann's baby, and really uses that arm just to reach the poor and the hurting throughout the world. And many, because of seeing the compassion of Jesus through their eyes, they're able to just really see the heart of God and come to know Him through that. Just through James's books and just the teaching and just the way he can get people at really any level, any walk of life, they can understand, and I believe that there are books and teachings out there that can just reach people wherever they're at in life. Just partnering with Compassion Acts, partnering with the vision that they have there and building the playgrounds and just supporting the poor throughout the world. And also just in monthly partnership with Encounters Network and just fulfilling the vision that James has to just see people walk in their destiny. What gets me up in the morning is just I want to see people fulfill the destiny that God has for them. I want to see people really be able to experience the true love of God and be able to know that no matter how difficult their life is and no matter what they're walking through, that there's a God who loves them and a God who's there for them and that will help them no matter what. I'm forever grateful for Encounters Network and for James and Michael Ann and everything that they did for my husband and I, because when we were out and we didn't have a spiritual mom and dad, we had been looking and praying to God for 8 years for a spiritual mom and dad. They took us in and they've always been there with us, and now Michael Ann's on living with the Lord, but you know, James is still there for us, and he's been just a truly a remarkable father figure in the spirit to us, and you know, we're just thankful for everything he's done for us.
If you know of a ministry that we need to know about, please give us a call, 888-641-8606, or take a look at our website, revelationstv.org.